Greetings, my fellow colleagues. My name is Alexandra and Lewis. We are Group 13. I and my group would like to share with you about Saylor, Alexandra and Lewis model of curriculum development. I am here to introduce, and my fellows will give you the definition of terms, background information, approaches, the steps of the model, application of the model, strength and weakness of the model, then finally the conclusion. There are diverse range of curriculum models, and we have chosen the Saylor, Alexandra and Lewis one. According to Nation and McAllister 2010, they define curriculum as a guide in designing courses that consist of outer circle, namely principles, environment, and the needs that involve the practical, theoretical, in guiding the actual process and courses, and the inner circle that consists of goals, its circle, content, and sequence, format, and presentation. That is according to Nation's definition. But what about the Saylor, Alexandra and Lewis model? I think you can just hear that the model, it has been named after their names. The three fellows, they classified a set of broad goals into 4 domains under which many learning experiences take place, to include personal development, social competencies, continued learning, and specialization. The curriculum planners begin by specifying the major educational goals and specific objectives they wish to accomplish. The goals, the objectives, and domain are identified first. Then they are chosen based on the research findings. In this model, they have to be the research. And mind you, the different stakeholders are taken into consideration, being the teacher, the pastor, the parent, because the parents, like Mem has said, that the parents are there to come with, because they know kids, they have to bring the culture, and the teacher being the one in class, he or she knows the content, and the pastors, they have to say something subject like religious and moral education. Thank you so much. That was the introduction. My fellow colleague will continue.
Good day. I go by the name of Saylor, and I'm going to take you through the definition of terms. The terms that we have encountered through our model include the curriculum, personal development, continued learning skills, social competence, and lastly, the model. The model is a simplified representation of a system that helps us understand, analyze, predict, or stimulate it. Moving on to the curriculum, Saylor, Alexandra, and Lewis define the curriculum as the totality of students' experiences that occur in the educational process. This encompasses not only formal instruction but also extracurricular activities and the overall learning environment. Moving on to the personal development, which is simply defined as the continuous process of self-improvement and growth encompassing various aspects of the such as emotional and physical well-being. And then we have what we call social competence, which is the ability to effectively interact and communicate with various social situations. So this includes the aspects of virtues morals such as cooperation, compassion, and empathy. And lastly, we have continued learning skills, which emphasizes the importance of continued learning skills as essential for personal growth and professional development. Thank you.
Good day. I am Musamolwanto, and I'm going to be taking you through the background information of the Saylor, Alexandra and Lewis model. Galen, Saylor, Larry Alexander, and A.J. Lewis created this model. The system theory and pragmatism are two educational theories that impacted their work. Furthermore, practical and learner-centered approaches to the curriculum development forms part of this paradigm. It highlights how crucial it is to be adaptable, collaborative, and aware of the students' needs and interests. The Saylor, Alexander, and Lewis model consists of 4 steps, and it examines the community and learners' needs, interests, and traits. By taking this step, ensuring that the curriculum is responsive to the various demands of the target audience and it is relevant to them. According to the model, evaluation is a crucial step in the curriculum creation process. It entails a methodical evaluation of how well the curriculum accomplishes its declared aims and objectives. Therefore, input from evaluation is used to inform curriculum adjustments and enhancements in the future. In this model, the curriculum developers create learning activities, teaching aids, and evaluation techniques during this stage to ensure that they meet the predetermined aims and objectives. The development of critical thinking, active participation, and worthwhile learning experiences are prioritized, as Saylor, Alexander, and Lewis model emphasize. Lastly, it places a strong emphasis on the value of ongoing development and modification in response to student input, while also shifting educational environments. The curriculum is kept current, efficient, and sensitive to the changing requirements of students and the society. Thank you.
My name is Abida Gaby, and I'll be taking you through the steps of the Saylor, Alexandra, and Lewis model. So this model consists of 4 steps. Step 1 is the selection of curriculum goals and objectives. According to this model, curriculum designers should start by outlining the main educational objectives they want to achieve. They recommend the use of the following 4 curriculum domains. So the 4 curriculum domains are being personal, social competencies, continued learning skills, and specialization. They're used to calculate the maximum attainment of the goals. Step 2 is curriculum design. This involves decisions made by the responsible curriculum planning groups for a particular school, learning opportunities to be offered to students. Step 3 is curriculum implementation. This involves decisions regarding instruction. Various plans are included so teachers have options. And lastly, step 4, which is curriculum evaluation. Saylor and his colleagues recognize both formative and summative information. Formative procedures and feedback arrangements that allow the curriculum planners to make adjustments and make improvements at every stage. Summative comes at the end. This evaluation becomes feedback for curriculum developers to use. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Bonolo Moapari, and I'll be taking you through the application of this model. Now, in the classroom, the Saylor, Alexander, and Lewis model of curriculum development emphasizes certain behaviors among both teachers and students to facilitate effective teaching and learning. This model is emphasizes student-centered learning. Here, teachers craft experiences tailored to accommodate various learning styles, ensuring that each student's individual needs are met, e.g., for instance, visual learners provide, the teacher has to provide visual aids such as diagrams. Secondly, flexible learning environments. Classroom spaces are designed to be adaptable, supporting a variety of teaching and learning approaches such as collaborative group work or hands-on experimental learning. Assessments for learning. It has formative assessment methods which enable teachers to continuously monitor student progress and adapt instruction accordingly, such as quizzes or short tests. Collaborative teaching. In collaborative teaching approach, a maths teacher and an English teacher might work together to develop lessons that integrate maths concepts with reading and writing activities. For instance, students might be required to solve mathematical problems and communicate their findings through written reports in an English lesson.
Yes, my name is Matla Precious, and I'll be taking you through the strengths of the model. The first strength is that it allows for flexibility in curriculum design. Flexibility such as inquired learning, group work, or technology-based learning, and thus enabling educators to adapt to diverse learning environments and student populations. The other strength is that the model takes a holistic view of curriculum development, considering various factors such as the needs of learners. And those needs are the learning styles, the interest, the strengths and weaknesses of the learners, societal contexts such as behavior, and educational goals such as academic excellence, skill development, and personal development. The other strength is that the model aims to align curriculum development with educational standards and objectives, hence promoting coherence and consistency in educational programs. And the educational standards are quality, competence, knowledge, and understanding, while the educational objectives are understanding, application, analysis, and characterization, making sure that throughout education remains consistent. Lastly, the model emphasizes involvement of stakeholders, which are teachers, parents, students, and community members in the curriculum development process, ensuring that diverse perspectives are took into consideration. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Tumela Gidosi, and I'll be presenting on the weaknesses of the Saylor, Alexandra and Lewis model. One of the weaknesses is uneven participation of students. The model encourages active learning in classrooms. As such, some students may fail to participate while others participate more. One other weakness is lack of resources. Implementing the model requires educators to be able to adapt to changing learning environments, such as the increasing use of technologies in schools. And other education institutions might not have those resources. The other weakness is that it does not cater for all learners. Some learners might appreciate active learning. Some learners might appreciate passive learning, which is whereby the lecturer passes the information to the lecturers, the traditional method of teaching. One last weakness is that it requires more time and effort. Too much active learning requires more time, as the students will have to find the information on their own and present it in class. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Josephine Chelane. My task is to conclude about the Saylor Alexandra Lewis model. Curriculum is a plan providing sets of learning opportunities to achieve broad educational goals and learning and related learning objectives for identifiable population served by a single school center. This model viewed curriculum development as consisting of 4 steps. The 4 steps are goals, objectives and domains, curriculum designing, curriculum implementation, evaluation. In addition, the Saylor, Alexandra and Lewis model has played an important part of the creation of proper curriculum in education, as it ensures and values that curriculums are designed specifically for curriculum development and improvement while considering the students' needs, interests, and their surroundings. It ensures that the curriculum is inclusive and is relevant to the students. Just like the Saylor, Alexandra and Lewis model emphasizes, curriculum developers should work hand in hand with the community, students and relevant stakeholders to ensure that they design a sustainably focused, quality, lifelong, essential and future peoples, so as to avoid the people being left behind on to their lives as young people and future adults. Thank you.